get beside myself, I remind myself from. Think I gotta go through. I don't like therapists, I don't like most. You love me, my go-to. Love a thing blind on top like Goku. Just left Noble, back in my dojo. Channel like Aura, got the whole Roku. Been big dog from the Totoro told you. Wait, don't even know you. Step right, I'm a long trip. Blink of my VIP. Snicker my. Won't break, won't miss. Rich took his chick out. We talking start like ball hype. Pretty face guy like bruh. How do I exist? In the gym every day, I'm gonna miss. So my daddy like boy, don't blow my assist. I got it. Tryna slow down my motion. It's written, you cannot control this. You gonna blow it. Them, they not important. Me, I'm the one goated. 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 Tryna slow down my motion. It's written, you cannot control this. You gonna blow it. Them, they not important. Me, I'm the one goated. 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 Just don't touch me, you're ugly. Just don't touch me, you're ugly. Bro, I'm godlike, I'm judgy. I can't touch this girl, she musty. Bro, you flexing on IG. People like you disgust me. Just don't touch me, you're ugly. Just don't touch me, you're ugly. These women love me, bro, they tryna me. That's the wrong way, me back. Yeah, buddy, if you get lucky, it'll get yucky. Little buddy touch me, I can turn auntie into a. I'm in the S5 facing cuffy, cause I can't name that guy but me. Tryna slow down my motion. It's written, you cannot control this. You gonna blow it. Them, they not important. I'm the one goated. Me, I'm the one goated. Me, I'm the one goated. Me, I'm the one goated. Tryna slow down my motion. It's written, you cannot control this. You gonna blow it. Them, they not important. Me, I'm the one goated. 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 I got it.
That ultra ground music, riding in the years, not used. Title up, you a lose. I approve. I bet, I stamped and approved. Straight ultra ground, make all you haters get down. You understand what I'm saying?
I can show you lame, how to do this. Stack your money up, be about your business. They come with a wish list. They come with a wish list. I can show you lame, how to do this. Stack your money up, be about your business. They come with a wish list. They come with a wish list. Hey, I met this girl the other night. She said she wanted be your money white. Respectfully declined because I said I got a wife. She said she wanted when her best friend is known around the way. I started hearing about her type. Always with the ball players, that's the one she likes. She got it done, and I guess they look alright. They call her princess, but she down in every. In and out of DMs, tryna be a rapper. She won't get the W, I skirt off when I see him. I know it's gonna get worse when I start doing Coliseums. Gonna be, I just call it how I see him. Let me clarify, I ain't talking about all women. Some just wanna settle down and have a couple cheering. For all my rapper homies, just be careful while you touring. You meet a pretty girl, but her intentions ain't the purest. I can show you lame, how to do this. Stack your money up, be about your business. They come with a wish list. They come with a wish list. I can show you lame, how to do this. Stack your money up, be about your business. They come with a wish list. They come with a wish list.
Hey, second phone buzzing, just delete the other number, yeah. Cruising at 103 till I seen them teaming with the record. She was peeking out the cover. She said, Gigi, wait, you grew up down the street, my uncle's upper brothers.
From the West Coast, we're coming to you live from the NFL's newest and the world's most expensive stadium, state-of-the-art SoFi here in Inglewood, California. Ready to get this game started? Here's Eddie Pinheiro. And here we go from LA. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Williams. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
2nd and 3 now. From the 37. Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! Oh, they got it back. They can try and salvage something. Ooh, so close to a big play defensively there, Brock, but now these guys got to stay out there. They were unable to bring in the fumble. They just forced.
They do. Got to bring a little bit of juice, but kind of like a boxer when they get a guy cut, they know. Man, if I get that first cut, I can make them bleed. And you get that ball out the first time, I guarantee you, I promise you, those guys are thinking they'll get it the next.
Catch made right side by Nakua. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. Lot not to like about that amazing play.
1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Sending a receiver left. Complete, it's Atwell. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Finds his back, Kyron Williams. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. They get 13 on the pickup. And the Rams are going to have a 1st down.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Williams now on 1st and 10. And they take him down right along the 30. Tackle made by the rookie from Wisconsin.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, it's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule, that kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27.
Well, this is in every quarterback's tool belt, even the ones not regarded as the best movers and shakers. But, Kate, to play QB in the league today, you've got to be able to do this. If you've got nobody open, still get some positive yards with your legs.
Slide's kick is up and good. And the opening drive of the game ends in 3 points.
A favorite kicker, man, that is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. The first carry now for Jonathan Brooks. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
To play running back in this league, well, you've got to have tremendous vision. We saw it twice wants to find the lane upfield and then to get to space and break off some extra yards.
First down, and they go right back to it. And he runs into a wall there. Multiple defenders ready to stop him cold at the line. No progress on first down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10. Running once more with Brooks. And he's brought down after a modest gain up to the 46. Here's 5 on that play. They need 5 more now on 3rd down.
When you don't have great success on first down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune 3rd down situation.
Young to throw here on 3rd. He'll get this one to Brooks. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. Give him 13 on that play. And it'll give the Panthers a first down.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
1st and 10 from the 41. Brooks on the give, headed right. And he gets it down to the 35 before stepping out. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
From the 35 on 2nd down. Completed over the middle. And he's able to take this one down to the 25.
A gain of 9 yards. First down, Panthers.
Only a solitary field goal so far as we're through 1 quarter. Just a field goal separates these two. We'll return to Inglewood in just a moment. We're ready to go with the 2nd quarter. It's Panthers football. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Play action now. Young bails out of the pocket quick. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes. And your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time, well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
On 2nd down, it's Brooks. And he's taken down with a short gain to the 25. Only a yard from that time, so now 3rd and 9.
You know, Kate, I like to call these body blows. Body blows. You got to be committed to running the football. Even if it doesn't move the chains, I guarantee you that wear and tear will pay dividends later.
Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9. Young working from the gun. He's on the move. And like an empty wrapper, he just throws that one away.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something with no one open and risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
Maher connects there. And we're all tied up now in the first half.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lock. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Back now, pressure on its way. Got Williams, and it's complete. Jukes out a one-stop. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
Yeah, I love that effort, adding as much as possible to that catch while earning the first down. That's called yards after catch, and it's what coaches want from all their pass catchers on the roster.
And they get this down to the 28. Offense in the hurry up here. From the gun, a carry by Williams. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
The drive picks up here, first and 10. They send the tight end in motion. First down from the red zone. Complete out to the right. And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have first and goal to figure out.
I love throwing our first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you planned for, and you go out and execute.
And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on first and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on second down.
Throwing with a blitz on the way. And he has the Los Angeles touchdown. The Rams take a second quarter lead. It's a Puka Nacua touchdown. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate.
Yep.
You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. But what makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
That one right down the middle. And the Rams break that tie and now lead by 7. Cardi has it all teed up and ready to send it away. Brings in the kick at the 9. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. And the drive will start out with a first and 10. A carry by Brooks to start the drive. And he found some running room for a nice gain. The dose of the hurry-up offense here. Now we get a timeout by the Panthers. It's their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short. From the 34. Escapes the pocket. Running a little off center. His man just couldn't adjust to it.
You know, Kate, it looked to me like this one, he leaves the pocket, and this is where you're out in the schoolyard, out on the playground, and you're looking for your buddy to find that connection. Unfortunately, receiver QB, they could not find the completion that time.
Third down run with Brooks. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down. Working quickly here. Young on the play action. Flushed out of the pocket. Cops, this is Xavier Leggett. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. To the air on first down, Young. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. Looking for the back that time. And we'll see what they do here on second down.
You know, that's one of those situations you want to get your back in space. Well, you accomplish that. Unfortunately, you don't make anything happen because you don't bring the ball in cleanly.
A second down throw for Young. Buying some time right. This one is tipped away and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it. That forces third down. Well, no look on his first look of the game. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
That sure ended up being a worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down. And he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play.
4th down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. And he can't find anything as he goes out of bounds. Nothing on that return. We don't get a return out of that punt. And the Rams will take possession. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, they're gonna throw. Caught, Cooper Kupp makes the play. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And it brings up an LA 1st down. He's dropping back to throw. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
Well, Kate, that wasn't a fast enough break for the interception, but it was good enough and a good enough break to break on the ball, get a finger on it, and force the incompletion.
Dump off caught by his back. And he's down after getting this up to the 41.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
From the gun on 3rd down. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Space on the right. He's got room. And forget the interception. He makes this a pick-6 touchdown. But we all know getting the interception is the important thing, Brock. But how about this guy having the wherewithal to transition into a really nice return to then get the touchdown out of it, too?
Yeah, that's a great point. We talk about it with the receivers, right? Getting vertical right away after making a catch. It's the same thing for these defenders when they make a pick. They secure the football, sure, but instantly they go back to their offensive days. They want that touchdown, and they want a moment they won't forget.
And the kick is good, and we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call. So they tag him for roughing the kicker, and now this kickoff's going to come from the 50. Let's see if they loft in and try to stick him deep. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Didn't make an effort to hit the landing area at all. So they're going to gift them a drive starting at the 30. They're out and set. 1st and 10. Getting right back to it after that interception. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a 1st down.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. And with 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Fakes the handoff, now to throw. It's complete to Higbee. And he's able to move past the 45 before going out. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the 1st down. New set of downs for him from the 46. Pass play on 1st and 10. He's got the hook up to Atwell. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. Timeout taken by Los Angeles. It's 2nd. 1st and 10 from the 41. They are throwing it again. And that one is incomplete, and the clock stops with 18 seconds to go.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
Buys time, rolling right. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. He's got it deep downfield. And he finds him in the end zone for an LA touchdown. The Rams take the lead just before halftime. Cooper Kupp, the touchdown. Exactly the play they were looking for, Brock. They saw it, and he put it right on the money.
Yeah, it really was a perfect play. This is what it looked like in practice, but more importantly now to get it done in game time, that's what you're looking for. Amazing when it all comes together.
That one splits the uprights. And the Rams break that tie and now lead by 7. Cardi has it all teed up and ready to send it away. Has this at the 6. And look at this return. They'll begin from the 36 as the returner's brought down. So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10. On the give, it's Brooks. And he gets his offense forward to the 44-yard line. That brings us to halftime. We'll get a break as our teams make their adjustments and then return with more of the NFL on EA Sports in just a little bit. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. Cardi has it all teed up and ready to send it away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Handoff here for Brooks. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Again, it's Brooks. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. A pickup of 2, maybe 3, but most importantly, Brock, that's enough to move the sticks.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that 1st down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
Going to the ground again on 1st. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
2nd down now, 7 to go. Straight ahead, here's Brooks. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Now after the run, we see some trainers headed out for an injured player who was shaken up. So now here's 3rd and 5. Out of the gun, Young. That's complete. Here's Brooks. They strike for 23 yards. And that'll be good for a Carolina first.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Young on 1st and 10. Headed out right. That's complete to Leggett. They get 13 on the pickup. And it'll give the Panthers a 1st down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
And he won't get anything there. Several defenders nearby to hold him up. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Here's Young. This is reeled in by Leggett. And a nice gain here, but it's stopped short of the 1st.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Now an inside handoff to Brooks. And he drives this forward to the 6. Offense up to the line fast. Play action on 1st down. He rolls to his right. And he will score. It's a Carolina touchdown. The Panthers cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Xavier Leggett with the touchdown. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the 4th quarter that could go either way.
That one right down the middle. And the Panthers make it 17 all. Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Second half starts with a run by Williams. And he'll knife his way through for a pickup of 4.
Well, I'll steal a line from one of my buddies, but I'm going to quote him. Mark Schlereth, 2-time Super Bowl winner, says if you want to run the ball, you got to keep running the ball. And that's a perfect example of it. Don't get tired. Don't get mad at gaining 4 yards. It's a run that can set up even more in the run game.
Puka Nacua the target on that throw. And that takes them to 3rd down.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. And he missed over the middle there. Lucky that one didn't end up worse. That swatted away, incomplete.
And you ask a lot of your defenders on that field. It is not easy to play defense in today's NFL. Not only stay in their assignment's hip pocket, but to make plays on the ball as it arrives. He was challenged with an intermediate throw, and he swatted it away with ease.
3rd down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on 4th. He'll throw it. He finds him beyond the marker. And he's out of bounds, up at his own 45. It's an 11-yard gain to back up the considerable gamble there on 4th down, and they move those chains. Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Give to Williams from the gun. Open space inside the 40. Into the red zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles! The Rams grab the lead on their first series of the half. Kyron Williams, the touchdown. Wow, great stuff there, Brock. He busted that one open, got downhill, and got in for 6. Huge run there.
Yeah, and this is how you break a game open. He found that lane, and he was gone. What a tremendous effort in the blocking scheme there to just spring him enough so he could take it to the house.
That one splits the uprights. And the Rams break that tie and now lead by 7. Cardi has it all teed up and ready to send it away. Returning it from the 4. He stopped on the return at the 27.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Young looking to throw. Flush down out to his left. He's got a man left. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. That's going to pick up the 1st down after a gain of 26.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
On 1st down, here comes Brooks. Works the sideline inside the 35. They get 22 on that one. And that'll be good for a Carolina 1st.
Best run games in this league at balance. Can run it inside, and as they just showed right there, doing damage on the outside.
Here's Brooks. And he makes it to the start of the red zone down at the 20. Offense in the hurry up here. On the ground, Brooks. And he doesn't get this one very far, down to only about the 18. 2 yards on the pickup, and that leaves him with 3rd down and 3. A touchdown aside in that frame as we run out of time in the 3rd quarter. The Panthers have it to start, coming in trailing on the scoreboard. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. On the carry, this is Brooks. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Here's Brooks. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. Just 1 yard on 1st and goal. Still 4 yards to go on 2nd.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to...
And he takes it in. Touchdown, Carolina! The Panthers now trailed by just a point in the 4th. So a chance to tie it up again here in the 4th. The kick is good, so this game now hinging on every possession as we're tied up in the fourth. Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. Return starts at the 3. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. That's to the sideline. It's a catch by Williams. And he pushes it up across the 30 before going out. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Pass play now. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Couldn't connect with Puka Nacua. And that'll bring up 4th down. Nice work by the defense on that drive, Brock, as it looks like they're going to get off the field here with a 3 and out.
Yeah, kept them from generating any sort of momentum to give this drive legs. We know offenses, they've got to see the chains move to get it going, but that forcible hit knocked the ball loose.
That's incomplete on 4th down, and they'll turn over possession.
One way or the other, that was going to be a decisive play to break this tie. They thought that they could pick it up, no question about it, and build some momentum down the field. But how about a shout-out to that defense, now setting their offense up in great position.
Going with Brooks on the ground. And they make the tackle at the 28-yard line. We'll get a stoppage now. Looks like we have someone banged up after that run in need of some attention. Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Now a give to Brooks. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A couple yards on the run. It's 3rd and 6 now. Here's Young to throw. It's tipped away and it's going to hit the ground incomplete. Defender winning that rep. That brings up 4th down.
You know, so often we talk about speed offensively, right? We love receivers that can run. Well, that was a perfect example of how speed kills you defensively. A hurried throw almost ended an interception. And that wasn't until after they almost brought him down behind the line for a sack. Speed's the difference.
A big moment coming up for Eddie Pinheiro on this attempt. It's about 43 yards for him. Flying down the heart of the lane, and it's good! And they take the lead in the 4th quarter.
Well, I tell you what, you get to this time of the game, you've got to have that reliable kicker on the sideline to turn things over to. That's the definition of clutch right there as they take the lead.
And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Here's Williams to start the drive. Oh, he trucked that defender. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Call it 9 yards. Looked like a first for a moment. It's 2nd and 1.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
From the 39. His pass caught by Nakua. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. Working quickly here.
And the Rams, first down.
They go play action on first. Bails out of the pocket quick. He'll get this to Cup. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. The big play nets him 17 yards. And the Rams are going to have a first down.
First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
They're throwing it. Complete. It's Atwell. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 20-yard line.
Up the gut they go with Williams. He's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
That's another Rams first down. First down.
Throwing now on first down. This one delivered off target, Brock. That's incomplete. This one misses the tight end. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Straight ahead with Williams. And he made a bid for it. It's a good gain that's stopped down at the 3. 7 yards on the carry. Now they've got 3rd and 3. It's the 2-minute warning here in LA. Rams down by only 3. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Looking to throw. And that's going to be brought in. Touchdown, LA! The Rams have taken the lead late. It's a Puka Nakua touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. And it's good, so they take the lead, and the extra point buys him some breathing room. A field goal does not tie it now. Cardi has it all teed up and ready to send it away. Return starts at the 9. This return makes it up to the 25. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. He'll look to throw it. Flushed out of the pocket. Gets this to Sanders. And he's brought down after a short gain.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. And the Rams make the play that should win them this game. Well, you love the idea here, partner. He challenged the back end of that cover, too. But it's the strong safety who burns him by stepping in front of that throw.
That's right, Kate. And I'll tell you what, that is about trust. When a D coordinator calls cover 2, he's trusting the strong safety. Yeah, he may be a little better at playing the run, but he's trusting them there to play the pass, to cover half the field. And that's exactly what he does to get the job done and go get that interception.
Williams now on 1st and 10. Oh, he gets clobbered behind the line. Now we get a timeout by the Panthers. It's their first. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
He gets this one to Nakua. And he gets absolutely pumped to end that one. Now Now Carolina's going to take a timeout. That's its second. And they'll have just one left to burn now.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
He has the first over the middle. And that should just about do it, folks. They take it in for the touchdown, and that should lock up this win. So that should be the one that does it, Brock. A big one late that puts them up here 2 scores.
What a complete performance overall. The clock where it is and where it stands right now, Kate, that should be the capper. And that is so satisfying as an offense to go up 2 scores.
Cardi now for the PAT. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Rams drive their lead to 11. Well, I'd say some frustrations at the deficit bleeding over onto the field as they get rung up for the personal foul.
Yeah, I totally agree with you. Frustration and emotion, right? You got to play with emotion, but you can't let emotion play you, and especially when you're digging out of a hole like they are.
Cardi has it all teed up and ready to send it away. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. They're out and set. 1st and 10. From the pistol, it's Young. Big gain downfield. Now the Panthers decide to spend their 3rd and final timeout. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
To the air on 1st down. Young trying to push it deep downfield. He's got it inside the 10. And he drives it down to the 8 before going out. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play, and that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
On the move, headed right. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did, and he simply has to get rid of it.
Sticking to the air, it's Young. And he hits the end zone. Touchdown! I hope nobody left early, Brock, because we have still got a game. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
So now here come the Panthers. Big moments as they go for 2.
The Panthers will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Back to throw. And they get the 2-point conversion. Nice catch in the end zone there. They're back within a field goal now. Well, the comeback is proceeding according to plan, Brock. That conversion trims this to a field goal game. Now get that ball back, baby. Get it back.
And you know that special teams coach is down there telling his guys that. Don't come back to these sidelines. Don't come off this field unless you go get me the ball to give this offense yet another opportunity.
And the Rams get on top of the kick, and that should ice this game away.
No question they wanted the ball back late, but you don't see many of these recovered by the kicking team in the NFL. You see even fewer recovered when they're actually expecting it, like they certainly were right there. Nothing left to do now, Kate, but celebrate on one side and watch on hopelessly from the other. What a hard-fought effort to get to this spot, and now you can enjoy the victory.
Kneel down here, and they can start to celebrate this win. So make a check in that win column for the Rams. And finally, Brock, they can exhale and take a few breaths. Because I don't imagine any of them were breathing easy during that one with how close this game was.
Them or us? We're both.
All of us.
Yeah,
D, all of the above.
It is so hard, Kate, to match the adrenaline surge they feel right now and that they felt at every major turn throughout the second half. There's just something about a close game, the intensity that's there in every moment that you love to experience as a player, and that you hope in all these moments you can execute so you're the one celebrating and riding that wave of emotion.
So for my partner, Brock Heward, and our entire crew, I'm Kate